Hey guys, it's Chris back with another watch video. Today we are back with the SKX, and I have painted this with Brownell's Aluma-Hyde 2, which is an alternative to Cerakoting, or something similar to Cerakoting. It's not ceramic based, it's epoxy based. A lot of gun owners use this on their guns, or some guns even come with Brownells already on them, and I'm going to be testing it. So I put 4 coats on 15 minutes apart, and it's been curing for 15 days. This is matte black, and I think it went on really nicely. It feels really nice, but we need to test it, and that's the whole point. I was able to put the bezel back on, but it doesn't click, and I think that's because obviously it's been painted. So I don't know if Cerakote works better, but we'll find out. So I'm going to do a simple test. I'm going to remove the bezel using a knife and see how well the coating holds up. Now, yeah, you could see that already. It's coming off. So the next thing I was going to do is see how well an abrasion would take on it, and really that is pretty quick. That came off. Now, I wouldn't try this with a PVD coated watch, but that I would expect is not a very good result. It feels really nice, and if you're super careful with your watch, I would imagine it would work. But just from lightly pressing this knife in between the case and the bezel, it looks like the results aren't so great. Actually, they're very, very bad. And then I just use this, which is a little bit of an abrasive, piece of metal. This is the case back removal tool that I have, and it's, you can see it's just, lightly abrasive. But if you banged your watch against something, you definitely would take off the Brownells. Unfortunately, I don't think this Brownells is as strong as Cerakote. So, yeah, I think we're going to Cerakote next. I'm going to use a different product, and this is another product that I just recently found out about. It's by Wheeler Engineering, and it's called Cerama Coat. And here you can see some of the claims it makes. It says that it is, well, for customizing any gun, and it's compatible with most metals, alloys, stainless steel, and synthetics. Ceramic infused, formulation that cross-links with the base material to create the most durable finish on the market. So I guess they're claiming it's better than Cerakote. I guess not. I don't know. I got this in olive drab, and it's in a spray can. So this means this is something you could actually do at home. It could be DIY. There are instructions. It says that it's easy to use, and you need to actually put the metal into the oven at 300 degrees for 30 minutes. It's pretty much the exact same thing as I did with the Brownells, but I will do it step by step, and we'll see how this works, and that'll be coming up next. Okay, so it's been sitting in acetone for just a little while. Most of the epoxy came right off, and now all I'm going to do is I just washed it with soap, water, and a Scotch-Brite pad again. Now I'm just going to put it back into the acetone for about a half hour, wipe it down, make sure there's nothing on it at all, and then I'm going to start painting it again with the Cerama Coat. Okay, so I am going to be spraying these parts with the olive drab color of Cerama Coat. So I've shaken it up really well. Parts are really clean and ready to go, so I'm just going to put a very light coat on. I'm going to do 3 coats as instructed. First coat's going to be light, then I'm going to go a little heavier on the second coat, and then the third coat will be, if needed, a little bit around the same as the second coat. The coats are suggested to be a half-hour intervals, and then these parts will go into the oven at 300 degrees for a half hour. So the whole entire process should be about 2 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a little bit of spray, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here we are. I have the two parts in an oven. It is at 300 degrees. I'm just going to throw them in for a half hour and then let them cool. Okay, so here are the results. Again, this is Cerama Coat, so this is actually paint with ceramic in it. Extremely similar to Cerakote, which is ceramic paint as well. However, this actually came in an aerosol can, as you saw, and the finish on this is much nicer than the Aluma-Hyde. It actually looks like a PVD coating, very similar to like DLC or PVD. And you could see the finish is smoother. This spent, I did 3 coats at 30 minutes each, and then I put this into the oven for 30 minutes at 300 degrees, and then I just let it cool down. So I preheated the oven, obviously, and then I just let it naturally cool down. I just opened up the oven, I waited about an hour, and it's cool to the touch. And I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So what I did was, I went on eBay, I bought 2 watch cases, just watch cases, and I am going to spray them with the Aluma-Hyde, and I'm going to spray them with this green Cerama Coat. And then I'm going to do just a side-by-side comparison and scratch test with some metal objects or different objects. We'll see what I end up doing. But so far, just first impressions, I think the Cerakote is a little bit better. You do have to bake, which is the only downside. However, it really does look and feel a little bit nicer than that Aluma-Hyde. Anyway, so I'll make up a follow-up video where we'll be comparing both of them. And like I said, I bought 2 really cheap cases, stainless steel, off of eBay, and we will just go through the process with those. Anyway, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I really appreciate it. It really helps out.